Okay, so we've reached 200. I'm going to start now. Thank you so much once again, ladies and gentlemen, for joining us on tonight's business opportunity meeting, also known as business presentation. My name is Zenkosi Skosana, and I'll be taking you through how the Forever Business works. So just a little bit about myself before I jump right into it. I'm a diamond sapphire in the Forever Business, and I have been building my Forever Business for the past 10 years now, consistently and successfully so. I'm also a global rally qualifier, chairman's bonus qualifier, forever to drive qualifier, soaring eagle manager in the business, top 10 of forever business owner, and I'm also PEC 20 member as well as MEC member. So, ladies and gentlemen, everything that I have mentioned that I have qualified for in the business, I qualified for in my first year. So, I said I joined the business back in 2015 towards the end. I came in looking for extra income. I didn't know that the business would turn my life completely around. I never knew that I would end up leaving my science profession to pursue forever as a full-time career. But thank you forever helped me. And I've been a full-time, very, very proud full-time forever business owner since May of 2017. Why am I sharing this with you, ladies and gentlemen? So that you understand that in forever, it's not about when you join the business. It's about what you do after joining the business. So you too can also join now. And this time next year, you'll be telling a completely different story about your life. So whether you are here looking for an extra 10,000 Rand, whether you are here looking for an extra 6,000 Rand, 3,000 Rand, you're looking for an extra 30,000, or even a whole new career, you have come to the right place. Forever will help you tick those goals. You will reach things that you never even imagined. But of course, it is a business, so you will need to put in time and effort. And yeah, it's not a fakuma luzobona, but if you are willing to be teachable, to be coachable, you can achieve all those things. So, ladies and gentlemen, whoever has invited you here is God sent. I am so grateful that Numi Samajezi recruited me on Facebook. I didn't know her before that. I met her through Facebook and my life completely turned. I am now a globetrotter. I am a full-time mom. I work my forever business around my full-time commitment. So, like the reason why I'm sharing this is for you to open your mind, open your heart, and think of the possibilities. Think of the things that you can achieve through this amazing business. And if you can hear me, just give a huge shout out to the person that has invited you here. That person is about to change your life. You can type their names on the chat. You can give them fire emojis, and you can also let us know where you are tuning in from. I'm based in Cape Town, but like we are all here as forever Southern African business owners. Even if you haven't joined, you will be part of us. I know for sure that you will join this amazing business. And what I love about it is that it doesn't matter where you are based, you can work your business from anywhere in South Africa and anywhere in the world. You can build teams anywhere. I mean, I'm based in Cape Town, but I have people from the Eastern Cape, I have people from Johannesburg, Gauteng, I have people from KZN. So you will build your network and you will change lives while yours is also being transformed. I see you, Middleburg. Hi, Mpomi. I see you, Namibia. Hi, Siveve, all the way from Cape Town. Thank you so much for joining us, guys. I am now going to take you through why Forever is a cream of the crop when it comes to network marketing. As you can see there on the picture or the slides that I've just shared where it says Forever Southern Africa Business Presentation. This is us. This is some of the Southern African forever business owners. Recently, just 2 weeks ago, we were in the Dominican Republic singing, excited, enjoying ourselves in one of the incentives that Forever offers. So you will travel the world as well with Forever. So I just want you, ladies and gentlemen, to take a minute, or not a minute, but a second, and stop and think about what matters most to you. Why are you here? Why did you say yes to the person who invited you to this opportunity meeting? I mentioned extra income, but some people also are coming in for different reasons. You are coming in for your health. You want to improve your health, or you are sick and tired of being sick and tired of borrowing money from Peter to pay Paul every month. You're running out of options. So whatever it is, just stop for a second to think about it. So, but whatever matters most to you, Forever will help you achieve it. So this is Forever, and I'm very happy to see our beautiful top leaders in the Forever business. We have our EGLT Kuchikanyane, as well as our GLT Mrs. Tobeka Mabanga, together with the veteran all the way from the UK, smiling at us. So, like I said, this business is for everyone. I'm just going to take you through the company history, where Forever is founded, because it's very important to know what you are getting yourselves into. There's a lot of companies that come in, others are even scams, but bazoti, hi, we're just like Forever. So it's important that we are very, very proud of our rich history and, yeah, of where we come from as Forever. We are founded by a gentleman called Rex Mon. This company was founded in 1978. I mean, 1978 was a long time ago. That's over 47 years of uninterrupted growth, ladies and gentlemen. It is based in, our headquarters are based in Scottsdale, Arizona, in the United States of America, but operates in over 140 countries. So we distribute products all over the world, South Africa being part of the 140 countries. Now, already, I want you to think about this, ladies and gentlemen. I mean, for a company to exist for over 47 years, and also for a company to exist in over 140 countries, growing, changing lives, that should tell you that no, this company is a legitimate company. This is a real company. It's not a fly by night or fakimali zobona, because there's no way a scam can exist in that many countries over that such a long period. I mean, there's first world countries. Forever operates in the UK, Forever operates in France, Forever operates in Italy, in Germany. Wherever there's Forever, you get a license to trade there. So we, as Forever business owners, trade internationally. So that is one thing that makes Forever the best. It sets Forever apart from the rest. Forever has stood the test of times. You're not going to wake up tomorrow and realize that this company does not exist. And then we own aloe vera farms in the Dominican Republic and in Texas. So that's where our aloe is grown, and we're very fortunate to be part of the Level Up qualifiers who were there. We've set our feet in the Dominican Republic where our aloe is grown, even in Texas. So if you work hard, you might be coming in now looking for just extra income, but you never know. You work hard, you qualify as a Level Up qualifier, Global Rally qualifier, you will be invited in all these places, guys. I mean, I've been in the headquarters in Scottsdale. I've met the founder of Forever, Mr. Rexmond, may his soul rest in peace. I've been in the aloe plantations, in the plant where the aloe is made. So it's for all of us. This company is very, very transparent. We ask about where the products come from, or you must worry if the company will last. And it is a debt-free and a family-owned company that is asset rich. So in a mile, I mean, even before Rex founded Forever Living Products, he was rich. He was in real estate. He had his own money. So he owns resorts all over the world. And there's a few resorts in South Africa as well. I think 29 to be exact. So if you join us, you can also enjoy yourselves in these Forever owned resorts at a discount. So these are the things that sets us apart from the rest. And of course, behind an incredible company, you have incredible leaders looking after that company. So on the screens there in front of you, ladies and gentlemen, I have the CEO of Forever Living Products, who is Mr. Greg Mon. He took over from his dad who passed on. He is an amazing CEO. He's a very friendly guy. He knows exactly what we want, what we need to make sure that we succeed as Forever business owners. And right next to him is the president of Forever Living Products. His name is Mr. Eno Hair. They make sure that the company is run very smoothly. We have no complaints. We are taken very good care of. And then we also have amazing executives backing them up. And on the screens there, ladies and gentlemen, on my left, we have Mr. Garen Breinholt, who is the Executive Vice President of Sales and Technology. And next to him, we have Mr. JB Amisha. He is the Vice President of Africa for Forever Living Products. They make sure that everything that we need, we are given. We get from products to tools that help us grow. And ladies and gentlemen, when you join Forever, you join for yourself and for your family, but you will never be by yourself. The support is absolutely amazing. It's absolutely incredible. As you can see now, even me, I'm presenting to you. So you will have people helping you, holding your hand until until you are independent and know how to do the presentations and everything else. So in Southern Africa, we have this gorgeous leader, our country sales manager. Her name is Mamadia Onim Dumela. She is doing an incredible job making sure that Forever Southern Africa is taken care of. And ever since she took on Forever Southern Africa, we have been doing wonders. Guys, when I say siyasebenza, like we have CCs, we are pushing like nobody's business. I mean, just last year when we were in Paris, we were out of the 140 countries, we are awarded number 9 top country in sales. That means Usibeta Mazwe over 131. So that is because of this beautiful lady. She looks after South Africa, Namibia, Swaziland, Lesotho, Botswana, Mozambique, Zimbabwe, and Angola. And in the Southern African region, we are one team, we are one dream, we are one goal, and we are one forever. And I'm very excited that in Dubai, that's where the next global rally is going to be in the next 5 weeks. We are praying so hard for Dubai. We're praying things calm down and that we are able to travel and enjoy the global rally, because I know for a fact that we'll be coming back, not with number 9, but maybe par or number 5, number 4. That's how amazing this business has been. And if you have not joined, you are missing out. The best time to join Forever is now. So what makes Forever different? I've mentioned the history, I've mentioned where we are and operating globally and the people that look after us. And oh my goodness, the Dlamini is smiling at us because they made that decision of joining this amazing Forever business. So 47 years of Forever and still growing strong. And in the Southern African region, we were founded in 1995, ladies and gentlemen. So again, it's uninterrupted growth in all of these years. So 47 years globally and those many years in South Africa. Again, should tick your box. You don't have to worry about that. Forever is not going anywhere. Forever is here to stay. So we are ensuring that we make our products to the highest quality possible. So we are the largest grower and manufacturer of aloe vera and aloe vera products in the world. And our aloe vera products were the first to receive International Aloe Science Council for approval for aloe content and purity. And many of the products also feature kosher and halal seal of approval. So Forever does not test its products on animals. We are a kind company. We do not harm animals, and we are very proud to have those certification. I mean, we're certified for purity and consistency, and also we are kosher. And so that means you can cater to everyone. Our products cater to everyone, regardless of your religion, whether you're Christian, you're Jewish, you are Muslim, the products are for you. And also, we are also under Direct Selling Association. So we have this organization that looks this umbrella that looks at companies in network marketing or MLM industry. Are they doing the right thing? We are regulated, ladies and gentlemen, and we are USDA organic. What does that mean? It means the inner leaf aloe vera gel from the aloe vera plants that are grown in the Forever Dominican Republic fields are 100% organic. So this is something that we are very proud of. Kasu City, we are organic. We mean it. We can back it up. We have received a certificate that proves that we are organic. And everybody wants to look better and feel better. I mean, eating organic things is an in thing. People are tired of eating and taking things as tofu, where your things that are pasteurized and ezifakwe izinto that are not good. People want natural things. So we are proudly organic. And our company or our business is vertically integrated. It's from plant to product to you, forever business owner, and of course to the distributors. I mean, to our customers. So also, I mean, it's very nice that we are vertically integrated. In simple terms, the company runs everything on its own. We do not employ people to grow our aloe for us. We do not employ people to manufacture our aloe for us. We do not employ people to do distribute everything from plantations to distribution channels to us FBOs is run by Forever. And you know that saying that says when you want something to be done right, do it yourself. So also, I mean, we're saving on money because you won't see Forever products being advertised on TV or on clicks or magazines. Everything is entirely up to us. And that means we save money. That's why we end up earning so much money and making so much money as Forever business owners. Yonke into is family owned. Ilapha endlini. And the good stuff is in here. We use the pure inner leaf of the aloe vera gel. So we don't use the outside because if you use all of that, then it's going to be bitter. And then what happens when you know there's lots of aloe juices or aloe products on the market, but they use the entire leaf, and when they taste it, yeah, it's going to be bitter. It's aloe is bitter. So now they end up adding sugars, adding additives, all those things as it destroy our product. So with Forever, we don't do any of that. We make sure we use the inner leaf, and we give the purest aloe content that you can get in the world. We are the largest grower of aloe in the world. We grow more than 40 million plants on over 7,500 acres. Like, ladies and gentlemen, I don't know if you can imagine, if you close your eyes and just imagine 7,500 acres. I like to make a joke because I come from a small town in Queenstown. So yo, Lamasimi, they are so big. They are probably as big as Queenstown. That's how big they are. So that also promises the future of Forever. We have the brightest future in Forever. I mean, there's more. We were there. We saw how much the aloe is there. And also we saw there's empty spaces as well. So they're still going to grow more. And what I love about this is that when you grow aloe and you use it, you still use the same aloe to regenerate more leaves. So it's never going to end. So we're never going to run out of product. We are using the right variety of aloe. Remember, there's a lot of aloe species out there. So Forever went and did research on which species has the most nutritional value. And it turned out to be Aloe barbadensis miller, which is the type of aloe that we use in our products. The best aloe ever. And we hand harvest this aloe after growing it. We hand harvest to ensure that every leaf is perfect and we avoid damaging the aloe plant. Because if we were to introduce machines, then obviously they would smash this aloe, but we make sure that we use the hands. And also, I was blown away because for them to employ so many people to do this, for Forever to do that, that means Forever is contributing to the economy of the people of the Dominican Republic as well as Texas. It's because if you use machines, then you're not employing people. But there's so many lives being transformed, not just our lives as Forever business owners, but people who work there. They make bread and butter for their family. So really Forever is an amazing company. And we make sure that this aloe, we hand fillet it, no machines. We extract only pure potent inner leaf of aloe vera gel. As you can see in the picture there, they're slicing out the cover, and they're only going to use the gel that's inside for all of our products. And it's carefully nurtured, which means that our aloe can produce leaves for up to 5 years, which is absolutely amazing. And the Selekus there smiling towards each other, whose lives were transformed by this amazing company. They are great role models, and they're going to help me talk about, so what do we do in Forever? I'm sure you want to know. You've heard the history, you've heard this thing about the product and the aloe, but what can you do? What can I do to make Forever work for me? Niyenza njani le mali kwa Forever? Ladies and gentlemen, there are 4 things that you need to master in Forever to be successful in Forever. Just 4 things. If you master these 4 things, you will come home running. So the first thing is we use the product. We become our own best customer. I'm sure you can agree with me that what you use and you're confident to share with other people. You're confident to share your glow, your energy. It's from the aloe that I'm drinking, the aloe vera gel that I'm drinking. So we believe that in order for us to attract customers, we have to be our own best customer and understand exactly how the product works. So that's number one. And then number two, we share the product. So we sell the products. Now we are excited and we are selling the products and we're making money from profit. We are retailers. So we buy the products at discount based on which level you're on, and then we sell the product at retail value that is suggested by Forever. We talk to people about the benefits of the product and our experience using the products, and we develop 20 to 30 regular customers. So I always say to people, you don't have to worry, always constantly worrying about finding new people every month. If you take care of your 20 to 30 regular customers, you check on them once you've sold them the product, how is it treating them regardless of what they bought the product for, then I promise you that person will keep on coming back. That person will be your returning customer until they join the business. So 20 to 30 regular customers, you are good to go. And then number three, you build a team, you become a team leader. So now you don't only share the product, but you also share the business opportunity as well. I mean, you're enjoying your profits from sales. So why not share with other people to come and do the same? So you talk to people about the opportunity and you find 5 key people and you work the simple business cycle that I will share with you just now, ladies and gentlemen. And then the fourth thing is that you coach your team. You become a business developer. So you coach your team to develop their own 20 to 30 regular customers. And you have your own. So they must also find their own. And you also coach them to find 5 key people to work them to also become team leaders. If you do this, you duplicate, you multiply, you will earn money, and you will also help other people earn money. That's what we do in Forever, ladies and gentlemen. And then I've spoken about the products. I've spoken about the fact that we cater to everyone. So we have different product categories. We focus on health. So we focus on daily nutrition. We focus on active lifestyle. We have fit programs that take care of your weight. So weight management programs, whether you are looking to lose weight or you are looking to gain weight, we have just the right product for you. Oh my goodness, we have amazing skincare products. Sia Glower. We have what's the facial milks that you are excited about now. Guys, anything and everything that you can think of. And here we have anti-aging skincare. We have personal care. I mean, from your soaps to your shampoos to your deodorants to everything that you'll find that you buy at a click or at a discount, you will start buying from your own shop. Because I mean, how do you explain using somebody else's soap yet you have your own aloe soap that does wonders? We also have bee products, and you know what they say, anything that the bee eats is good for us. I mean, look at the queen bee. She eats royal jelly. So we also take royal jelly. I mean, who doesn't want to look younger than their age? Who doesn't want good skin? Who doesn't want good health? Everybody around us is looking for things to make them look better and feel better. So Forever has all these, and we have products for elderly people. We have products for the youngest person. So Jay, you will never run out of people to share the products with. And Babe Swama Chankura, they're smiling at us beautifully there, talking about how we are in the right marketplace, like we did our research thoroughly. I mean, look at the vitamins and supplements, over $194 billion globally. I'm not going to go through that, but I just want you to know that we are in industry sales with over $4 trillion globally. This is definitely a business for the 21st century. Iyawuza sana lam. So ubaba there, our EGL team, Mr. Bekisisa Mbata, is helping us talk about what is Forever. What Forever is. Forever is a network marketing business opportunity. We create extra income by selling high quality products. I mentioned this, guys. Forever is big on quality. Sense in J into as weak up. So you must be uthi qoko and be confident and when you talk about the product, because if you have no idea of the research and the things that were done to come up with that product. So people get involved in Forever for one of the four main reasons. Mostly it's financial reasons. I think most of us come in for extra income. I came in for extra income. I came in for an extra 10,000 rand. And then I didn't know that 12 months down the line, it will be 10 times more than the 10,000 rand. That's why I ended up leaving my science profession to do Forever full time. Some come for personal reasons. Others are looking for flexibility. Guys, abantu ba stuck. No one wants to be stuck for the rest of their lives until they are 60. Oh, go and uvuka. Go for you are stuck in traffic. You come back, it's already late. Your kids are sleeping. You don't spend time with your kids. You don't have flexibility to travel. Leave. So there's different reasons why people join our business. And of course, for products, some people come in for the products and then they end up being forever business owners because the products are just that amazing. And my Kulu smons them, Sapphire manager, saying what forever is not a job, it's a business opportunity. Like I said, you are not employed here, so you must come in and be self-motivated and work the simple cycle that I'm going to share with you now, ladies and gentlemen. So you contact the people. I mean, now you've heard, yeah, this exciting and interesting business. You contact the people that you think will be interested. In fact, you contact everyone because you never know who's going to be interested and not, who needs the money. Everybody needs the money. So I'll say contact everyone. You know, everyone you come across with, you show them this opportunity meeting. You invite them to business presentations. And ladies and gentlemen, I don't know if you remember, but I mentioned that you will get endless support. Like the support in Forever is absolutely incredible. So we're not only having Zoom presentations, we have physical presentations. And I'm sure in your team, whoever's invited you here, they have WhatsApp groups. They'll add you there. They will train you. So that's just one of the things that we love about Forever, the support. And then the person that you've invited to a business presentation, they say yes, they want to join, they want to make extra income. You sit with them, get them registered, plan with them to get to manager level, and then they start to make money. So that's how you win in Forever. Just follow this simple cycle. And why? I mentioned financial reasons, personal reasons. I mentioned products, but there's more. There's more. There's whys that are more connected to our hearts. Like you are looking to change your lifestyle. You want to improve on your lifestyle. Like I get to improve. Everybody wants to do better than where they are currently. So that could be your reason. Or you want to travel the world. You are happy at your job, but is your job paying you enough to be able to travel internationally 2 to 3 times a year? No. I mean, even if they're paying you enough, would you not rather use that money towards something else and let Forever take you overseas for free? I mean, you can also come in for self-development. Some of us couldn't talk in front of people before Forever, but Forever has helped me. I personally, Zenkosi Skosana, could not, like, the way I was such an introvert. Well, I still am, but now because I have grown, I am able to talk, I am able to do talks, I'm able to train, I'm able to do things that I never used to do. I'm more confident in myself. I believe in myself. So you will grow in this business. I don't even want to mention financial independence. Financial independence we all need. So you will make money in this business. So whether you're looking for that, come to Forever. And some people have to wait until umntu 60 kuza pension. With Forever, you can be 30 and retire. We have a lot of those people here. Like I also like left my business in my third my employer or my employment in my career in my 30s. Enjoy, yeah, and I don't have to stress by, oh, when I'm 60 kasba so bendina yona at least 1 million. Oh my goodness, if I were to talk about the millions that I've made in this business before 40, you will just not believe me. So you're looking for a new car, you're not happy with your current car, come to Forever. Forever will help you. So that is the simple cycle that we follow in forever. Now, I'm sure you're sitting there and you're thinking, whoa, this sounds good. I'm interested. Tell me, Zen, tell me more. How do I get started? I want to join this business. So there's two options as how you can come into forever. Option A is join as an FBO today. So step one, you accumulate two case credits by purchasing our popular Box Your Dumo that you see there on the screens. It is Start Your Journey combo, but we've named it, Babes Machangura named it Box Your Dumo. It is Box Your Dumo after all. It changes lives. Box edumo mhlaba wonke. The box is currently 7,400 Rand. This box will give you two case credits and you will become a full forever business owner, and you will get your first promotion and you will be called an assistant supervisor when you purchase this box. And then step two, you will now move to building a team, and you will need to do 4 CCs to say to forever that, you know what, I'm not just coming in and trying luck or taking chances here. I'm all in. I want to be a forever business owner. I want everything that forever offers. Then you need to do 4 CCs, which I will explain now how to do. If you do these 4 CCs, you unlock the full potential of the marketing plan, also known as our compensation plan. And then if you don't have, if you're not sure that you want to go with the Box Your Dumo for now, you can come in as option B or at option B as a forever preferred customer. So a forever preferred customer, you can come in with as little as 1,600. You pick and choose your own products. You use them while you're still deciding if you want to come in as a forever business owner. So you can come in at 1,600, you can come in at 2,000, you can come in at 5,000. But remember, ladies and gentlemen, every time you buy products in Forever, you are collecting or accumulating case credits. So you're collecting points. So in order for you to be a full Forever business owner, you need to have 2 case credits or 2 points or 2 CCs, which you get from buying the Start Your Journey combo. If you come in at option B, you will need to buy products for up to the value of 10,000 Rand. So only 10,000 Rand will take you to full membership. That's why we always say option A is the best option, because not only does it save you money, it also saves you time, because you just buy that combo and it's easy to sell and it's easy to use. It is pre-packed with our top top selling products and best sellers. Yeah, that is what's inside the Start Your Journey combo. And also when you come in at just option B or as option B, you are buying the products at 5% discount. But when you come in at option A, you buy this Box Your Dumo at 7,400, and then the next time you buy, you are buying at 30% discount. Now look at the difference, 30 versus 5. Why would you want to waste your time at 5, whereas you can just come in and move straight to 30%. So building a successful forever business owner, I've mentioned that when you buy products, you collect case credits. So when you also sign people up, you collect case credits. What are case credits? Mandy, laughing at us with that beautiful smile, also one of our top leaders, a Sapphire manager in the business, also part of the PEC 20. So she's helping me talk about the case credits. Case credits are or is a global point system allocated to each product, because like I mentioned earlier on, ladies and gentlemen, we are a global business. I mean, there's UK doing forever, there's UAE, there's France, there's a lot of countries. So if you are talking rands to somebody else who's not in South Africa, they won't know what you're talking about. If you say I joined with 7,400 or I bought a stock of 3,000, they won't know. But if you say I bought 2 CCs, I bought 1 CC, then it's fair for everyone. Even when we get paid, we get paid based on our CCs globally. So it is for the fairness, and it is also for our communication. So Forever says do 4 CCs. I mentioned in my previous slide that you join in with Start Your Journey combo and start doing 4 CCs to unlock the potential of our marketing plan. So how do we do this 4 CCs that is required on a monthly basis? It's very simple to do 4 CCs, ladies and gentlemen. You use the products, you retail the products. So you buy to use, you buy to sell, and you also recruit. So for example, if you buy 1 case credit, you can use that at home with your family, and then you buy another 1 case credit, to sell, so you make profit from that, and then you sign someone up who comes in and buys Start Your Journey combo. They get that 2 cc's. You also get the 2 cc's. So that means you've done 1 + 1 + 2. Your 4 cc's is done for the month. So you don't have to worry about knowing the exact cc for each product. For example, the aloe vera gel is 0.102, but you will get this when you are registering. Even when you are online, the system tells you each time you add a product to the cart, it tells you that you are now sitting at 2, you are now sitting at 0.8. And even when you join, you will get a literature pack or a starter pack with your Start Your Journey combo. It will tell you, and also your person you're joining under will send you price list. They all have case credits next to the price of the product, so you don't have to worry about knowing it off by heart. But what you need to know here is that you are required to do 4 case credits to be active, 4 case credits to be paid, to also unlock your bonuses. So use the products, retail the product, and recruit, and you are home free. You have done your 4 case credits. I love this slide, this retailing for formula, which is for profit, which is the success formula that Forever Southern Africa came up with. This helps you do your 4 case credits all on your own without banking on your prospects to join the business. Remember, you are going to talk to people. They are going to promise to join end of the month or the 15th or the 25th, whenever they get paid. Come the time they're supposed to join, they don't join, something comes up. What are you going to do that month? Are you not going to do your 4 cc's? Forever said, do your 4 cc's on your own. If your person, or when your person joins rather, then they just add on to the cc's that you've already done. So they're saying we are basing this example on someone who's just joined the business. They are an assistant supervisor, which is the first level after you've purchased Start Your Journey combo. And this person is doing Forever part-time. I'm assuming this person is working full-time, and then just before they go to bed every day, Monday to Friday, they sell 2 aloe vera gel bottles. So the profit that they are making at assistant supervisor level and selling 2 aloe vera gel bottles is 350 rand 32 cents. And then if you continue doing this every day, Monday to Friday, sell 2 gel bottles, profit that you will make that week is 1,751. And then you're like, hey man, this is easy. Like, it's not as bad as I thought. I'm just laying in bed and I'm calling people, or I'm texting people and sharing the benefits of aloe vera gel, and they buy and they say, and I give them the link, they buy from my online shop. So let me continue doing this the whole month. And in a month, we know there's 4 weeks. So you do this again in week 1, in week 2, you do this again in week 3, you do it again in week 4. And ladies and gentlemen, the profit that you would have made from selling 2 aloe vera gel bottles every day, Monday to Friday, is 7,000, because it's 1,751 times 4 weeks. And guess what? Remember, we said each time you buy the aloe vera gel bottle, you accumulate case credits. So 1 aloe vera gel bottle is 0.102, and if you times that by 10, it gives you 1 cc. So you sell 1 cc a week and you sell 4 cc a month, you make 7,000 in profit, and voila, you are done with your 4 case credits. You don't have to stress when people don't join. And you've recruited Zenkosi, and Zenkosi is excited that you've made 7,000. They also want to make their own 7,000. So they end up joining the business. They buy Start Your Journey combo. They get 2 cc's. You also get that 2 cc's. So when in that month, you don't close at 4, you close at 6, because you did 4 on your own and you recruited 2 cc's. And guess what, ladies and gentlemen? Forever pays us preferred customer profit, which is, we call in basic terms, once off recruiting bonuses. So this is when you bring in someone into your business, you get 25% of the stock that they came in with. So if they come in with the box your doom of 7,400, Forever is going to pay you 1,693. And what I love about this is that it gets paid every 10 days. So if you recruit and bring in a new person who comes in with box your doom, you get 1,693 every 10 days. The 1st, the 11th, and the 21st, we get paid for referring and signing people up. So, and there's no limit, ladies and gentlemen, as to how many people you can bring in. Can you imagine if you were recruiting 10 a month? That's 1,693 times 10. That's 16,930, ladies and gentlemen. That, like, some people have to go to school, they have to go to university, they have to go through daunting interviews to get jobs up the money take home is 16,000, but Forever can give it to you if you are willing to open your mouth and share this amazing business opportunity. Paul Fukuseko, the 7,000 Rand that you are making, that you have complete control over, it is your sales. So now you've made 6 CCs, you've made 7,000 from your profit, you've made 1,693 from introducing just one person. And guess what, ladies and gentlemen? Forever said do 4 case credits so that we see you're committed to doing the business. At assistant supervisor level, which is the lowest level within our marketing plan, you get paid for doing your 4 CCs. So you've made 7,000 Rand out of Forever just because you've made 7,000 Rand and you've also recruited 2 people, one person at 2 CCs. We are going to pay you an extra 5%. It is called boost bonus. You only get it if you are 4 CC active. It's 1,354 Rand. It's based on you selling those gels and making 4 CCs and making 7,000 and introducing one person, only one person. Ladies and gentlemen, 10,000 Rand. This is your first full month in the business. You are still at assistant supervisor. You've made 6 CCs and you've made 10,000 Rand. Is Forever an amazing business or what? I think it's absolutely amazing. And if you think it's amazing, please give Forever a huge round of applause. Please, ladies and gentlemen, let's give Forever fire emojis, because what is this? It's 10,000 just for selling 2 aloe vera gels a day. And ladies and gentlemen, keep in mind this example, this aloe gel is just an example. It can be a berry nectar or it can be 2 tooth gels. Sometimes you'll find that, okay, you were too busy at work, you couldn't do a sale today, but tomorrow you sell a C9. How much is C9? You've covered almost 6 aloe vera gels. So nje target yakho for that week you've made. If you are disciplined, you will see the money. You need to what's the word? Document what you are doing. You will see the money. Like imali in Forever is a lot, even just from sales. 10,000 first month, and you've recruited only one person. And you take care of your people so that next month they come and buy again so that they refer more people. Sure, I love this business. Okay, let's move right along, ladies and gentlemen. So now you don't want to be an assistant supervisor all your life, right? You want to move to supervisor, you want to move to assistant manager, you want to move to manager. So the next level that comes after supervisor is, assistant supervisor is supervisor. So how do you do supervisor? You do 10 CCs, you become a supervisor. So we came up with a success formula to help you to supervisor. Now that you're an assistant supervisor, we're saying instead of doing or selling Monday to Friday. Remember in our previous example, you were only selling Monday to Friday. You were not putting in Saturdays and Sundays. We are calling Saturday and Sunday to make that 6. So we were like, I can add a Saturday and Sunday. Why not? Because the more effort, the more money, the more CCs. So now you sell Saturday and Sunday. You sell more gels. So now instead of selling 10 aloe vera gels, you sell 14 a week. You add another 2 in Saturday, you add another 2 on Sunday. You make 2,452 a week. You continue doing this the whole month with 2,452 times 4, it's 10,509 in profit alone, and you've made 6 CCs on your own without anyone joining you. If you have 2 people joining you, you get 2 CCs times 2 from that box you're joining guy. That gives you 4 CCs. Kupumaban 10 CCs. And when you sign 2 people up who come in at Box Yotumo, Forever now pays you 25% of those 2 Box Yotumos. It's now 3,386. You are doubling your efforts. And because when now you've done 10 CCs, Forever now your boost bonus is based on the 10 CCs you've done with your new people. It's 16,000. I got it. 16,097 just for selling 2 aloe vera gel bottles every day and introducing just 2 people. Omnia comes in on the 25th, Omnia comes in on the 15th. You do this every month, 16,000. Well, in fact, once you get to supervisor level, it's no longer 16,000 because things start to change. your discount gets bigger. I love it. We have reached our marketing plan. We are an MLM business, multi-level marketing business. So now you see that picture there. You start off as a preferred customer, buying at 5% discount, you get your Boxio Dumo, and then you move, you become assistant supervisor by accumulating that 2 cc's. You can buy Boxio Dumo, or you can buy a over 2 months stock of 10,000. You buy a 30% discount, for a 25% profit, which is that recruiting bonus, and 5% boost bonus based on the cc's you've accumulated. You do that 10, you become a supervisor. What happens when you're a supervisor? Your discount gets more. You now buy the aloe vera gels and whatever else at 38% discount. That 25% is your forever preferred customer profit. So you continue recruiting, you don't stop, you keep bringing two new assistant supervisors every month. Whoever pays with those 3,300. And then now the people that are coming in, when you are a supervisor, you get paid 8% on the 15th, what is called volume bonuses. So if you bring in two people this month, next month you're gonna get 8% on their 4 cc's. And then you have your assistant supervisors, the people that bought you Boxer Tumo the previous month, whatever they do this month, and it's a pull business. Everyone is running to get to manager. So whatever they do, these assistant supervisor groups, you will get 3% on their retail purchases. That's how we make money in forever. And then you're like, and I want to move to assistant manager, because why would you not want to buy at 43% discount? Why would you not want to earn 13% from your preferred customers? Why would you not want to earn 5% from your supervisors? Why would you not want to earn 8% from your supervisors group? As you move up, the column is getting taller, it's getting longer. That means more money, because people are buying, people are doing 10 cc's. They want to move. How to do assistant manager? You do 30 case credits this month, you do 30 case credits next month with your team. Remember, you don't do any of this alone. You do with your team. You're helping your team move. There's momentum. There's people are making money. They're excited. As at 10,000, as at 16,000, people are making that money. So to do 60 case credits, you do 30, or you can do 25, 40, 35. It doesn't matter. Or you can even do 60 cc's all in 1 month if your team is big and they are pushing. And then to get to manager level, which is the next level after assistant manager, you need to do 120 case credits over 2 months with your team, or you do 150 case credits over 4 months with your team. So there's two options that you can use to become or to move to manager level. I'm going to talk about 120. We all know it's 60 this month, 60 the following month, or it's 50 this month and 70 the following month. But the 150 is the best option, because it's easier to do 150 over 4 months. And what I love about this cc's is that you can use the same cc's that took you to supervisor, same cc's that took you to assistant manager, to take you to manager as well. Because if you've done 30, you've already done 60 out of the 150. So in the next 2 months, you just say 150 minus the 60, you just do, you are left with 90, and you divide that by 2, it's 45. Your people are moving up. And then that's how simple it is to get to manager level. At manager level, you start buying at 48% discount. That's almost half price. You go to the product center, even your walks are changing, even the talk is changing now. You go there and you're like, any, mini, money more. I just want to buy this, kumnandi, ubanga loader to cut. Hayibo, imali ayithi ifike kwi-1,000, ayithi ifike kwi-minimum, because that's how cheap you are buying the product at. And remember, we all sell at the same suggested retail price by forever recommended. So you don't make up your own prices. So that means manager is making more money in profits. Go supervisor besenzo 10,000. Imagine how much assistant manager is making. Imagine how much manager is making on profits if they retail that 6 cc's. So ladies and gentlemen, beyond manager, you become an eagle manager. You start to travel the world. You start to soar high like an eagle, and you start raising your own managers under you. Now you become a senior manager. A senior manager is a manager with 2 direct managers under them. You become a soaring manager. Now you've raised 5 people who was a business in that became managers under you, and you become a sapphire manager, which is 9 to 16. Diamond sapphire is 17 to 24, which is where I currently AM. Next level is diamond manager, it's 25 to 49. Double diamond is 50 and onwards. So you never reach the ceiling forever. You get paid based on the CCs that you do, and we don't pay salaries here. We pay bonuses. So it's always performance based, because if you're an assistant supervisor with your team doing 50 CCs, you're gonna earn more than an assistant manager doing 30 CCs. So if you're a manager earning making 60 CCs, you're looking at roughly 40,000. When then you will find that there's those managers who are about 100 clubs, so they are going to be making 50,000 and more. So the more CCs you do, the more money you make. So let's go out there and let's spread this word about to forever. Ladies and gentlemen, it doesn't end there. I mean, you've reached manager level. Together with your team, you are doing 60 case credits a month on average. You're making that 40,000 rand. That is obviously based on those CCs. And then Forever says, if you raise more managers, now Kumbula, in my previous slide, I said, if you raise two, for example, you introduce two people into the business, you work with them, they get to manager, you become a senior manager. Now let's look at the example. What happens when you raise manager? Why is it nice to raise managers and Forever? Unlike at Bastion, Apple on by, if I'm a manager, you don't want to share everything with your subordinates. They'll know too much. You might end up being retrenched or lose your job. Yeah, with Forever, you want to give as much information as you can, because the more managers you raise, the more money you make. It's a completely different ball game. I mean, at Bastion, some people have to wait for their bosses to die. Sorry for we but you have to wait for your boss to die so you can become, or you can get their position. Here, we can all be managers. I can be a manager with 10 managers. I'm excited instead. So let's look at the managers that I've raised. I'm the manager in the purple circle, buying my products at 48% discount, and I raise a manager who happens to be green circle. She's my first generation manager. I earn 6% from her work when she does 60 CCs with her team, or in fact, even if she does less or more, I earn 6%. And then she also wants to have a first generation manager, so she raises her first generation manager, who happens to be the blue circle, where I earn 3% from, because this is my second generation manager. Forever doesn't shut me out from the work, because I've been there to help and support. And then blue circle manager raises her own manager, who happens to be my third generation and my 2%. So this is one leg. I only know Miss Green Circle. I only recruited Miss Green Circle. I earned 6% from her, but I still earn 3% from Miss Blue Circle, and I earn 2% from Mr. Orange Circle. They are my 3 generations. Forever pays you 3 generations deep. Ladies and gentlemen, if I were to paint this for you in terms of monetary value, like in terms of image, I've done the disclaimer. I did say that it is performance based. So if everyone is doing 60 CCs with their team, 6%, we're looking at roughly I think 18,000, and then 3%, we're looking at roughly 13,000. My FBOs, if you are there, please just help me quick comment section. And then third generation, we're looking at roughly 5,000. But I know if you add all those generations up, it can go all the way up to 30,000. Just one line of 3 generations deep of managers, you can earn 30,000 and even more. And remember, you have your non-manager team, you still have your assistant managers, you still have your supervisors, you still have your assistant supervisors, and still bringing in new people. You are making that 40,000 that I made an example of, because that's how much an average manager makes in Forever. So 40 plus this 30 now, because you've raised the manager who raised the manager who raised the manager. And it goes on to even say, imagine multiple lines of managers, ladies and gentlemen. So now you are a senior manager. That means you have 2 green circles. If you are a soaring manager, that means you have 5 green circles. And if they also have their own managers who have their own managers, go 33,000 by 5. Do you see how you can quickly or easily get to 100,000? Do you see how you can get to 200,000? Do you understand now what we mean when we say we are 6-figure earners forever? Ladies and gentlemen, I earned my first 6-figure in this business in my 12th month. I joined October. of 2015, October of 2016, I saw 108,000 in my bank account. This has nothing to do with my sales. It had nothing to do with my recruits, but just from my volumes that my team was making. I'm sharing this to open your eyes to see beyond the 3,000 rand that you came here for. You can make a lot of money in this business. I'm going to move on because I still have an amazing lady that I'm going to hand over. She's going to share her amazing story. She also joined Forever. She came in as a full-time employee. She was working as a teacher. She's a teacher by profession, as funnel extra income, just like me. She didn't know that fast forward to just a few years down the line, she's going to be a globetrotter. She's going to be taking her kids to the best schools. She's going to be buying properties and investing. Forever changes life. So please, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to run through the Forever incentives and then I'm going to hand over to my guest. She's going to share her story. So the Forever incentives is over and above what you get as Malike is busy to Forever. No, we can give you more. We can give you a car incentive called Forever to drive, to buy a car of your dreams. And what I love about this incentive is that you're not forced to buy a new car, a car of your dreams. Not everyone is dreaming of cars. So you can do more with your money. You can pay more towards your children's school fees. You can pay more towards your bond. You can invest that money. You can do whatever you want to do. But on my slide there, those are just some of the Forever business owners who decided to spoil themselves with nice Forever to drive. For example, it's yours truly there. On my left-hand side, Zenkosi Skosana, based in the Western Cape. That is me and my recent baby that I spoiled myself with. I decided, I've been a good girl. I've been buying properties and doing things. Let me just spoil myself with a nice convertible. So I went to Mercedes-Benz, bought myself a CLE 300 that turns heads. That is sexy. That is sassy. And I never, ladies and gentlemen, would be able to drive this car, a car of this caliber, if I had stayed or if I was only depending on my science profession to pay me. And then next to me there is Nagamani Kashidinge. She's based in Namibia. We are Forever Southern Africa. We are one team. And she spoiled herself with that beast, that fortune. Like, yeah, Bonamos, you know what they say about girls driving big cars. Forever has done that for her. And we have Mr. Temba Bala all the way from KZN. He spoiled himself with this Isuzu Baki. And with bottom yake, we have Mrs. Tamaranyati based in the Eastern Cape. She drives a GLE. Naiva, a GLE. Tizam, I don't wanna say GLE 300 and GLE 400. Oh, please forgive me, Tamza, but I know it's powerhouse. It's a mean machine. Like ngubawo zala zezaa moto serious ziduru, and you can only drive guys through Forever. Like there's few people that drive that car. Anyway, I'm not gonna go through all of them and explaining the cars. We have Unana. She's based in Gauteng. She bought herself with a Porsche. And it's called a Porsche, not a Porsche. It is a Porsche as she is. And then at the bottom of her picture there, we have Mrs. Dunarabai, based in Botswana, driving a beautiful Range Rover. So how do you earn this Forever to Drive incentive? There's level 1, 2, and 3. For you to qualify for level 1, you do you do 50 case credits in month 1, you do 100 case credits in month 2, you do 150 case credits in month 3 with your team. You qualify for level 1. Forever pays you 7,000 rand over and above that leadership income and those volume bonuses you were earning. And this happens for 36 months, every month for 36 months. And then if you decide you are not happy with level 1, you can qualify at level 2, where you get 10,000 rand 500 for 36 months every month towards your car, which is 378,000. And then if you feel 10,500 is too little, you can participate and qualify at level 3, where you need to do 100, 200, 300 in month 3 with your team, and that's 14,000 every month for 36 months. Forever pays you 504,000 rand. And ladies and gentlemen, let me just mention this. After 36 months, if you are still maintaining these CCs, it kicks off again for another 36 months, and again after 36 months for another 36 months. It never ends. That's why it's called Forever to Drive. It is forever. And we get experiences like no other. We travel the world. If I have a passport, make sure first thing you do tomorrow, even now before you go to sleep, go online, to Home Affairs, apply for a passport, and you will be traveling like crazy. So make sure you get those maxi passports, the ones with lots of pages, because it's like full of stamps. So there's experiences like no other. There's me and my husband there, top left. We were traveling, we were in Bali at one of the Forever Global rallies. There's Malillo, our awesome guest who's coming in shortly. That's a global rally. It was in India. That is Landau, Taj Mahal, Seven Wonders of the World. Like there's a lot. There's Msele was there in Thailand. The Mima Mzukulu there. She's also in Thailand. I think Bangkok. Our CSM country sales manager at Level Up Dominican Republic. My friend Cindy. She was paragliding. I think that's Pattaya, Thailand. So like uzoyana kwindawo ongazazi, because like I never had interest in Pattaya, Thailand, for example. I only knew of Phuket and Bangkok, but I've been now to all three of them. So there's Global Rally, which happens every year, different exotic locations, starts in January, ends in December. You have to be a manager and then you get to travel. And now I said earlier on when I started with my presentation, please pray with us, because in less than 5 weeks, we are supposed to be traveling to Dubai for a life-changing global rally, which is themed a vision for your future. And then next year, now you have a chance to work and qualify for the Hong Kong one, because you've missed the Dubai one, but the Hong Kong one started in January. So we are still busy doing the qualification criteria. It ends end of December. If you qualify, you become a global rally. We travel together to Hong Kong in 2027. So let's have a look. Surely, ndikukholo dad, ndikwipresentation. Okay, I think I'm just gonna skip the videos, also for the sake of time, and the audio is not good. And then Level Up, I mentioned earlier on that you will travel to the Isle of Fields, you'll get to experience it all. This is our recent trip where we just got back from the Dominican Republic, still recovering from jet lag, and now getting ready to qualify again. 15th to the 19th of February, back to the Dominican Republic. I'm going to skip the video. And these are Level Up requirements. If you qualified at 1,500 cc global rally, you just need to qualify at 2.5. If you qualified at 2.5, just need to qualify at 3.5. And then these are forever incentives for 2026. So if you see your person there, your leader, person you know, just give them a shout out on the comments section. I'm going to run through these names. So this is everyone in the Southern African region that qualified for Global Rally, Chairman's Bonus, and Level Up. Others qualified for just Global Rally and Chairman's Bonus. Others qualified for just Global Rally. Others qualified for just Chairman's Bonus. So you can qualify for all three, or you can qualify for two, or you can qualify for one. Just work towards it. And ladies and gentlemen, you'll notice that as you qualify for these incentives, you are able to afford to take yourself on these international trips. To forever. No, 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 no. We will pay for your vacations, do more important things, buy more properties, invest your money. And also, guys, if you've traveled with Forever, you will know that they only give 5-star experience, nothing less. So it's kind of hard to match their vacation. So this is everyone. It's a lot of people. It's people you know, people you see. So why not you? Why not today? Why can't you be part of this list for next year, which is Hong Kong? So 3.5K qualifier. So there's different levels. You can qualify at 1.5K, 2.5K, you can qualify at 3.5K. Obviously, this is 3,500. This is more cc's, and there's 5,000. Those are the people that qualified at 5,000 cc's. And yeah, just give them a shout out on the comment section, ladies and gentlemen. This is everybody who qualified at 5K. Kutheni kumi ngu global rally ka? Or there's more. And then 7,500, it's a po. These are our GLTs. These are our global leaders that represents us globally. Amazing, amazing. And then 12.5, it goes more, guys. Yeah, but it's a lot of money. These are powerhouses. These are big people in forever, making a lot of money, changing a lot of lives. And then we have our number ones in South Africa, and number two in the world, then Celebus. And then these are the people that qualified for Chairman's Bonus. Chairman's Bonus, I don't think I talked about. It's the 13th check that it's similar to if you are at work on your birthday month or in December. If you are lucky, you get a 13th check, and forever it's the same, but it's different because it's not double your peanuts. It's a lot of money. It's life-changing money. These are checks in Ulu that we come back with, and you come back and you buy yourself a house or you buy yourself houses. So yeah, and then we also have Eagle Manager, the Mabasos there smiling at us, telling us how they've been on multiple Eagle Manager retreats. So you have to be a manager here. You have to do 720 case credits over a period of 12 months. So this year, Eagle is going to be in Sun City. This is everyone who qualified for last year. We went to Phuket, everything paid, and you don't go alone in any of the trips. Forever pays for you and your plus one, because they understand that it's far. You must celebrate. You must have someone who experiences this with you, your spouse, in order for them to take you seriously. So this is everyone who went to Phuket as an Eagle Manager, and this year it's going to be in Sun City. South Africa is hosting the world in Sun City. It's going to be lit. And as you can see, as I'm going up and moving up the slides, it's more bigger eagles, soaring eagles, sapphire eagles, and that is us in Sun City from the 4th of October to the 8th, celebrating with all other eagle managers from all over the world. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm gonna skip the video. And who can join forever? Forever works for anyone who wants it. Anyone can join forever if you are willing to take it seriously. In any new venture, time and effort are required. You must be coachable. You must attend all relevant trainings. You must commit the time required to become successful. I mentioned this earlier. And if you are self-motivated and are willing to work closely with the person who introduced you into the business, it will work for you. You must be willing to think big. You must dream big, and you must set big goals for yourself and for your family, and commit to having those regular customers I mentioned earlier on, building your team and developing 5 key people. Be prepared to tell everyone what you're doing. And of course, you must have great attitude. No one wants to work with someone who has bad attitude. And that's Sapphire Manager GLT, Mumisama Jesse smiling at us and asking, so from what we've seen so far, are you saying yes? Do you want to get started with us? If yes is your answer, get registered and book a planning session with your mentor. And if you are saying no, please use a product or two and let us know how that goes. And if you're saying no, maybe, please get your questions answered. So please go back to the person that invited you here, the person that sent you the link, and ask those questions, and go back to them and ask for the link to join the business. So ladies and gentlemen, that's it. That's my part of the presentation. I'm now going to hand over to my fabulous guest, Sapphire Madilo Marite. She's going to take us through her journey in forever. Are you there, my leader? I am
Hi
going
there.
to I'm gonna stop my screen sharing, and then I am going to hand over to you. Thank you so much. We are so blessed to have you with us tonight, sharing your story.
Thank you so much, Zen. Um, Thank you so much, Zen, for that outstanding business presentation. Honestly, right now, I feel like I want to join the business again. Without any waste of time, I'm going to share my story with everyone who is here. My name is Marite. I am a terrible introvert, but forever really has helped me to get out of my box, and I'm growing daily. So tonight, I'm going to share my journey with everyone, and I hope it will inspire everyone and see that Forever works for everyone. You don't have to be an extrovert to make it in Forever. You just need to follow the basics. My background, my name is Malillo Marite. I'm a wife to Ndate Marite. I'm a mother of 3. I worked as a teacher for 10 years. And honestly, I'm one person who didn't like Forever. I always like to mention that because I think there's someone who always see Forever, and to some extent you feel like you cannot do Forever. That was me. But in 2017, I took leap of faith, but I never worked on my business. The reason I never worked on my business is because I entertained naysayers. In 2018, I took a decision that I'm going back to Forever and I'm going to work on my business. And I blessed that day when I took a decision. Really, I realized that in Forever, there are 2 important dates: the day you sign the form and the day you take a decision. You can sign the form and not work on your business, but the day you take a decision to work on your business, that's when your life changes. And I resigned from teaching on the 4th of February, 2022. I now do Forever Living full time. I no longer report Abbas John. I always hear people say life begins at 40. I resigned when I was just 35. And why I joined the business? The main reason why I joined the business, it was for my son's school fees. As a full-time teacher, I struggled with my son's monthly fee, which was 2,100. As a teacher, I was stuck at the same level for 6 years. I also needed a home for my son. We stayed at a single rented room. So if you are here and you see teachers who stay at a single rented room, it is your duty as an FBO to go and change their lives. I wanted to build legacy for my son. And I also loved traveling, but I could not afford it because salary was not enough. And challenges that I faced after joining the Forever business, there are challenges. The first mistake I did after signing the form was to listen to naysayers. I still remember myself getting into staff room, very excited, sharing with my colleagues that I have just joined the business, and they wanted to know what kind of business was that. And I shared with them that I joined Forever Living, and they were like, no, I know my auntie who is so bubbly, she couldn't make it. You are too quiet. Forever doesn't need quiet people. Forever need bubbly people. When you see people, you start talking. And honestly, as they described it, I looked at myself and said, no, this is not for me. And talking to people, you know, introverts, we always get cold feet when we have to talk to people. Talking to people and sharing the business opportunity was my biggest struggle. And I did manage to build the team, but they looked down on me. You know, you don't talk a lot. You don't give us the vibe that we need. And that was my other challenge, the rejection. If you are an assistant supervisor in here and then people say the products are expensive, you must know that 8 years ago when I joined the business, people were still saying the product is expensive. But I stayed the course and I grew in the business, losing the team. I don't know how many times I lost the team, but I know the first time I experienced the pain of losing the team was on the 14th of Feb, when people were celebrating Valentine's Day in 2018. I was sitting on my bed, questioning myself whether I should continue or I should stop, because I had just wakened to a lot of WhatsApp messages that said, hi, Malillo, Forever is not for us, so we are quitting Forever. And it was my first time experience. I thought, no, I'm done. I'm not going to make it in this business. But there is a solution how I overcame the challenges. The first one, after reading all those messages on the 14th of February 2018, I focused on my why. I asked myself, for Malillo, if you quit, who is going to pay school fees for your son? So I also projected myself to my 5-year plan. I said, if I quit, how am I going to achieve all this? Because already I've worked for 6 years and nothing had changed. So focusing on my why helped me to get back to my business. Because I was so scared to talk to people, I used Facebook instead of meeting people live. And social media worked for me. All the introverts in here, you can attest that we are more comfortable on social media than meeting people, but we still make it. And I understood that success in forever living will not happen overnight. It takes time. The other thing that helped me stay the course is I learned about the 4 phases in forever living business. This one I want you to take home. The first phase is learning. After I had made a decision that I'm coming back to forever, I learned about the company. I learned about the product. Phase 2 was selling. As an introvert, it was kind of hard. So I went to forever. That slide says, what do we do in forever? We use the products, we share the products, and we build the team, and we support our team. We coach our teams. I decided to use the product. I decided to be the product of the product so that I could share my testimony. And phase 3 is duplication. Duplication is done by your team. People who have just joined the business, they're going to duplicate what you do. And phase 4 is leveraging. Honestly, Forever pays us a lot of money. But I've seen people who join in Forever and they want to jump from phase 1 to phase 4. You have to learn selling and duplication because it will carry you. By the time you lose your team, you still have to rebuild your business, meaning you have to do the selling and the duplication. So it is very much important that you learn these 4 phases because they have carried me during the difficult time. Those was Malillo Marite before Forever versus now. I watched myself deteriorating. I saw myself losing complexion because I was drowning in debt. That subconscious stress that you think, no, I've got this. One day you look at yourself in the mirror and realize, oh, no, I've lost myself. And this was me in this blue dress. When I look at my dry feet, I said, Malillo, you got to do something. This is not you. And I thank God that I took a decision right there at the golf club. That's me. I was in Dominican. You can see the flow. Zen spoke about the clothes that our products do give us and the money that Forever gives us. That's me right now. And one product that changed my life, it's Skosana Plus. I saw the money in Forever through this product. I used Skosana Plus and I saw amazing results. I had my befores and afters. I enjoyed and celebrated every morning when I am able to wear my clothes. And I told myself that I'm going to sell 2 products every day. So with Skosana Plus, when you sell 1 product, you get a profit of 205. If you believe that 205 can make a difference, please give me the fire emojis. And you sell 2 bottles daily, your profit is 410. You sell 10 bottles in a week, your profit is 2,050. And then you sell 40 bottles in a month, your profit is 8,200. This is good money. With the profit that I made in 2 weeks, I was able to pay the 2.1. And then with the profit I made in a month, I was able to pay my son's school fees twice. Now we are moving to the achievement that Forever has done for us. So here is the disclaimer: individual results may vary. Forever makes no guarantees on income or success. Your success depends on your effort, your commitment, your skill and leadership abilities, and how effectively you exercise those activities. the first achievement that I celebrated as an assistant supervisor was being able to pay my son's school fees for the whole year in February. This is the email I used to receive as a full-time employed teacher. I used to receive emails that reminded me about the outstanding fees. How did I get here? I had a blue I-20. I was driving a blue I-20, and the installment was 3,000. If I had to pay ABSA the 3,000, then I wouldn't manage to pay the school fees. So if I owed the school fees for 2 months, this says I had to catch up with ABSA for 2 months. And I said, I cannot live like this as a full-time teacher, and I also want the best for my son. I started 2018. 2019, I was able to pay extra 2,000 in January. Every money that came from Forever, I didn't eat it. The paying thing for me was my son's school fees. So I paid 2,000 on the 23rd of January. On the 7th of Feb, I paid 10,000 because we were getting paid. We are getting paid 4 times in a month. Zen had already explained that. And on the 15th, on the 19th of Feb, I paid 12,000 and I was done for the whole year. I'm so happy to mention that today, 2026, I've got 3 kids who go to international school, and I don't owe the school fees through Forever. So it takes by taking a leap of faith and a valid decision. So for me, every move up in Forever must bring something. All my achievements, I still know them by head because I check where I'm going. What is it that I'm chasing? And as I chase the move up, I also smash my personal goals. After becoming a manager, I closed my manager in December 2018. And 2019, I bought this property. It was 700,000 and I paid it within a year. 2019, after buying this property, the first installment went through in November. And remember, I was staying in a single room. I don't understand anything about the bonds. One good thing about me, if I don't know anything, I always ask. We drove to the bank with my husband. We wanted them to explain to us what happens if we pay extra 10,000. They asked us, what is your intention? Is it to reduce the installment or to pay it off quicker? We said we want to pay it off quicker. And we managed to pay extra 20,000. They said we should call the housing department, home loan department, and make them aware that we'll be paying extra. So every money, every profit, I used to pay extra into my bond account. And on the 14th of November 2020, I was at the bank and I paid off the settlement amount. And I want us to look at back, same year, 2019, when we bought this apartment for 700,000, we also bought the Haval H6C, which was 406,000. By end of 2019, we were sitting on a debt year 1.1 million, and we paid off the property in November 2020. The money that we used to pay extra into the property, we diverted into the car. In 2021, we paid off the Haval and we were debt-free. 2021, there's a repetition. 2021, we bought the Ford Ranger cash. For us, this was the biggest thing ever. We bought this car cash and we couldn't believe ourselves. While we were busy with paying off the house, the apartment, and the car, we were still able to save another money that we bought this car cash with. And then 2022, we didn't do anything. It was just hard work and massive savings because the goal was to build a legacy for our son. In 2023, we bought this property cash, which was 850,000 for rental purposes. This is a legacy for us. And I would like to thank our head coaches, the Pangas. Every time we attend the trainings, they like to say, if you have got 2 kids, you must have at least 3 properties so that your kids do not fight over inheritance. And I'm a good listener. I duplicated that. And then 2023, we bought a stand cash in an estate. We were also expecting the third born. So we had a plan. We actually wanted to buy a house. But by the time we realized that we are expecting, we were like, the other head is coming. I'm one person who is so scared to have the big mortgage. So we had to look and said, let us not go for a house, a 6 million house. Let us start small, man, something smaller. And we were able to buy a land for 500,000 cash. This is the money that we are able to save. Had it not been for Forever, we don't know where we would be. We wouldn't be counting the title deeds, wouldn't be counting being able to buy a stand, a vacant stand for 500,000, and then we were still going to build. And we managed to build in 2024. I was still driving that Haval. And while we were in the middle of the project they're building, the Haval said, hello, hi, I'm tired. I was on my way to Product Center on the 29th of November, and it just stopped. We called GWM, they came and they assessed it. They said we needed a part that worth 10,000. The 10,000 was there, but we looked at our goals and we were like, 2025, we want to serve our team, and we cannot serve our team with a car that already has some itches here and there. It must stop with me in the middle of nowhere. So we looked into our savings. We are very good with savings. We respect money. Forever gives us money and we respect money. And we were able to take the 450,000 and bought this Jeto. So I would like to ask, how much do you have at the moment for emergency? If your car was to break down today, would you be able to go buy a brand new car? Or that is too big? Would you be able to go and fix it without bothering other people, without asking for favors from people? If the answer is no, the question is, why are you ignoring Forever? So this was the emergency that we experienced, and we were able to handle it nicely. On the 4th of December, we bought this car cash. I don't know how much the installment is, Yajeto. All I know is I've got smooth driving. And look at God, our project did not stop because we had an emergency. We had to pop out the 450,000. So if you still look down on Forever, honestly, I do not know. And this is where Forever found me, in a single rented room. My son calls this room a White House, because when we arrived, it was not painted. One time after school holidays, we found it painted in white. And when he saw it, was like, wow, Mom, we now live in a White House. And every time, you know, teachers, I would take my son out to spare only a month end. So when they were there at Mall of the South playing with other kids who would come and say, Mommy, I'm tired, let's go to our White House. And if you're seated next to me, you think, wow, it's a White House. Maybe they're living in a mansion. And it was just a single rented room. So this is where Forever found me. And Forever made my dream come a reality. Growing up, I always want to own a double-story home. I had always envisioned myself giving my kids a naughty corner downstairs. They are disturbing me in my office. I would say, I always imagined myself saying, hey, go downstairs and chill. Go to your naughty corner, go downstairs. And see myself living that, a dream it came reality. through Forever Living. This is the house I wake up in every day. This is the house where I'm doing the presentation in. And Forever Living, Zen spoke about the incentives, the chairman's bonus, the global rally, and the Eagle. So I started to qualify for my chairman's bonus in 2021. It was global rally at home. Our checks were brought home. We celebrated it home. But the traveling, our first traveling was in 2022 May when we went to Abu Dhabi. That was our very first time to be in an international flight. And October 2022, we qualified for Eagle Manager. We went to Mexico, Cancun. We went via UK, and it was the longest trip, but we enjoyed it because it was a free trip. 2023 April, we went to Bali, Indonesia. And 2023 September, we went to Pattaya, Thailand. Can you see what happens when you work hard and focus on your business? You never miss incentives. April 2024, we were in India. That's the picture that you saw where I was at Taj Mahal. 2024 September, we went to Italy, rocked the boat, and this time we were able to travel with our kids. They were so excited. My son saw the bigger picture here, Forever, and he said, Mommy, if this is how big Forever is, honestly, we are safe. Our future is safe. Right now, my son always says, okay, above everything, I can be anything in the world, but one of the things that I have to do when I get to 18, I'm going to sign that form here, Forever Living, because this is the child who have seen our lives. I literally built my business from scratch with my son. So what you do now, you are not only building Forever, you are also helping your kids to understand that every little cent that comes in the family, you got to work hard for. And then 2025 April, we went to Paris, France. And immediately when we came back, that's when we moved into this house. And 2025 Feb, we went to Dominican Republic. And 2025 September, it was Thailand, Phuket, and we were also able to travel with our kids. 2026 April, we are getting ready for Dubai. We are praying for stability. We are praying for the fights to be over, for the war to be over, and so that we can travel. I would like to give thanks to my team, Team Galaxy. I wouldn't have achieved this alone. It was through them. We always put our heads together with my managers on the left on how best we can grow our teams. And I would like to thank God for the team that is so teachable, the team that is willing to learn about the 4 phases, the team that is ready not to take the shortcuts, because in Forever, if you take shortcuts, you are actually killing yourself. So I thank God for this teachable team, that we steer this forward together, that we are fighting the poverty together. And I would also like to thank my mentor, Mihloti Sibeko. Oh my word, this woman has got a heart. When I came into Forever, I did not understand anything, but I wanted to change my situation. And she stayed with me. She explained all the concepts bit by bit for me, not understanding 4 Cs, which was the hardest for me. So if you are here and you thrive with your 4 Cs, do not drop the ball. Some of us, it took us months and months to understand it. It took us months and months to master the 4 Cs. It took us months and months to move from assistant supervisor to assistant to supervisor level, let alone moving to assistant manager. But we stayed the course, we persevered, and with my mentor's good heart, I finally made it to Sapphire. And I would like to thank God for the Pangas. They are not only mentoring us, they are also training us on how to save money, to make money in Forever, respect money, and how to build a legacy for our kids. Those little talks, hey, you now have 3 kids. How many homes do you have? I'm glad to say I've got 3 kids today and I've got 4 properties because I listened when he said, if you have got 2 kids, you must have 3 properties. And the moment God blessed us with 3rd born, we knew that we also had to extend the properties so that our kids do not fight over the inheritance. With that being said, I would like to say thank you. I hope you are inspired and you are ready to join the business. Back to you, Zen.
Wow. Oh my goodness. That was absolutely amazing. Sure. And I am sitting here so inspired and going through the comments, and people are super inspired. They are giving you fire emojis. Someone
Thank
said,
you.
thank you so much. You've just given me courage because I'm socially awkward. So thank you for sharing the fact that you are an introvert, but because you wanted forever, you had to make it work. There's tools, there's social media. And wow, I must say, guys, forever does give you courage because look at her, listen to her. We couldn't even say or tell that she's an introvert because she gave it to us. Thank you so much, Coach Marilo. Thank you. This was truly amazing. We are so inspired. We are so blessed. OMG. And guys, did you hear? If you have 3 kids, you need to have 3 properties at least. So, how many properties do you have? If you're not happy with the number of your properties, why are you ignoring forever? Forever. Do you have extra cash? Have you saved for rainy days? Should your car break down now, will you be able to go and just swipe yourself a brand new car? If not, why are you ignoring forever? Oh, Madilo, thank you so much, Sisi. You have spoken. Uthethile wavakala. We thank you so much for sharing your testimony. Thank you for inspiring us. Thank you for sharing your journey. And I am 100% sure that everyone who's here is super motivated to work their business. But ladies and gentlemen, do remember that motivation only lasts a few days. You need to decide to decide. She did say that there's 2 decisions you must make. One decision to join the business, and the second decision is to work your business. So forever is for all of us, forever changes lives. And yeah, what more do we want? I don't think Econ in the short time, we are so blessed. We are going to work. Those of us who are already in the business, we are going to work our businesses. And if you haven't joined, please speak to the person who invited you here and get started right away. Thank you so much, Coach Madilo. Have a good
Thank
evening,
you.
everyone.
Good night.
Stay blessed. Good night. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye now.